Before I get anything started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like and subscribe buttons to my homeboys, Millaboy Gaming and Heemz Gaming. They do a lot of great, crazy content on YouTube and Twitch. They're great live streamers. You even catch your boy up when they're kicking some ass alongside them. In games like Ghost Recon, Wildlands, Ghost Recon, Breaking Point, and several other co-op games that damn blast. But let's get into it nonetheless, you guys. The Flash, Season 2, Episode 6. I'm sorry, Season 6, Episode 2, A Flash of the Lightning. And I gotta say, man, this episode was pretty damn deep, man. To Barry to think, okay, you know what? Because, this episode starts off with Barry and Iris talking about, meeting the Monitor. The Monitor telling him, look, you died December 11th. Now, Iris isn't all the way sold on it. She thinks that it's not completely set in stone. So Barry decides, you know what? Let me just go in the future, a day ahead of time. December 10th is when he dies. So he decides to go to December 11th. But as he's attempting to do so, he gets hit by with antimatter, which messes him up. He messes up his leg, actually, in doing so. So, Gideon suggests that he go see Jay Garrick on Earth 3. On Earth 3, that's where we meet Jay Garrick once again. He said he's been tracking antimatter all over the multiverse. And that's actually where we meet his wife, Joan, who happens to be a doppelganger of Barry's mother, Nora. Go figure, right? And so, Joan and Jay, they decide to give Barry some new technology where he can see the multiverses and numerous timelines of the crisis. Doing so, Barry sees Team Flash die in some way, and that just messes him up. It actually temporarily messes up his nervous system for the time being. So on top of him messing up his leg, he also is messed up his nervous system from seeing all this trauma and shock, And so it has Barry thinking, like, you know what, man? I've accepted it. I've accepted the fact that I have to sacrifice myself. The only thing is, Barry may feel like, and this is my interpretation of it, judging by his talk with Joe, I think Barry just feels like he gave up. Having to sacrifice himself means that he had to give up, and he lost the fight. But Joe, reassures him, like, look, man, you dying is not you giving up. It just means that you save the people around you, the people that you care about. And he's correct. But also, in this episode, Killer Frost, she wants to have her own identity, live her own life, correct? And so with that being said, Cisco injects him with Ray Palmer's nanites, which gives her the appearance of a normal-looking person. In doing so, Caitlin also wants to venture into art, and Cisco chastises her because she didn't check on Chester's vitals. But then he realizes, oh shit, she's really good at drawing. This is what she's doing with her time. That's what she's doing to occupy her time. But then also, on Cecile and Joe's part, Cecile's, working this case, this brand new metahuman case and in doing so, she becomes a metahuman defense attorney. She's working this new case where this metahuman, a woman by the name of Allegra Garcia, has the ability to control electromagnetic waves, and she's been stealing cars. On the flip side is, Allegra is not the perp that's doing it. It's somebody else. Turns out she has a cousin named Esperanza, who she seemingly thought was killed during the Star Labs explosion. Esperanza returns to CCPD and starts a huge fight. Barry jumps in despite his leg injuries, and takes her down. But the thing is, Esperanza comes in there looking for her cousin, Allegra. And I guess they find her out, and maybe possibly she goes down and whatnot. And so it's in this very case that after, because Cecile went through the whole prosecuting trial, and she realized that, oh shit, I'm gonna give her a life sentence because she's innocent. This really isn't her. This is Cecile using her metahuman powers, but she actually admitted to Allegra, like, hey, look, you're not the only metahuman. I'm a metahuman too. I read your thoughts. I'm gonna give you a life sentence. And that's what prompted Cecile to want to become a metahuman defense attorney, MDA, new title right there. And that's how that whole thing goes. But then also, I forgot to mention that, Ralph, she needs the help of Ralph, Iris, and Camila. And that's how they were able to find out about Esperanza and things of that nature. But then also, Barry realizes, like I said, he accepts the fact that, in this crisis, he's not going to make it. And so he has to prepare his team for the inevitable. He has to prepare them to go on without him, for real this time. It's not just for like a few months. It's not for like a few, like I said, it's not like for like a few for a few months. A single moment gone for good, according to the Monitor. And so that's what I got for you guys today, man. This episode was pretty deep, like I said. But then also, Ramsey Russo, he decides to check out his new powers. He finds, a dark matter dealer, but he accidentally kills him. But he reanimates the corpse, and the corpse attacks him. So that was actually pretty cool to see that. That's all I got for you guys today, man. This is Millaboy Gaming. Let me know what you guys think about tonight's episode in the season of The Flash so far. Peace and love.